Hey, Gillen here from the brokerage. In today's video, we're joined by our friends at Brightfire to talk about local search engine optimization.
All right, I appreciate the introduction, Gillen, and I just want to welcome everyone in this morning. Appreciate you all joining us today. So, as Gillen said, my name is Bob Whitus. I'm the Director of Operations at Brightfire. And in today's presentation, you'll get an overview of local SEO for insurance agencies. Hopefully, by the end of my presentation, you'll have some key takeaways that will help you improve your local SEO strategy. But before we get into the specifics of local SEO, we'll cover what we do at Brightfire, our relationship with the Brokerage Inc., and a little bit on the components of local SEO. Then we'll do a deep dive into local SEO, and we'll finish up with a Q&A session at the end to address as many questions as we can that come up along the way. So Brightfire began by providing insurance agency websites back in 2000. And over the years, as the digital marketing needs of insurance agents grew beyond just a website, we added new services, including reviews and reputation management, social media marketing, pay-per-click advertising, and local listings management. Today, we work with over 2,500 agencies across the nation, and that first agency customer back in 2000 is still a Brightfire customer today. Our relationship with the Brokerage Inc. began earlier this year, and we're excited to have the opportunity to help the Brokerage Inc. agents grow their business with digital marketing and bring you educational webinars like today. As part of that relationship, we offer the Brokerage Inc. agents $50 in account credit when signing up for any of our services. And you can visit brightfire.com/the Brokerage Inc. to see our full line of digital marketing services. So with that background on Brightfire and our relationship with the Brokerage Inc., let's get started. So before we discuss SEO, it would be helpful to define SEO and specifically local SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization, which is the practice of increasing the quality and quantity of traffic to your website through organic search engine results. SEO is one of the most valuable long-term lead generation strategies. Yet with over 200 ranking factors influencing how Google will rank your website and two different forms for SEO, being local and national SEO, it can be difficult to know where to start. Local SEO is a search engine optimization strategy that helps your agency be more visible in search results for a service that Google has determined to be provided locally or in a specific geographic area. Example business types include restaurants, plumbers, coffee shops, and of course, insurance agencies. Local SEO will help both large agencies located in physical locations and smaller agencies that may work remotely or from home. National SEO is for non-local businesses or for services that don't need to be provided locally. Simply put, the goal of local SEO is to improve the visibility of your business for local consumers who are searching online for the services your business provides. And local SEO is different from national SEO in that the search engine sees the intent of the search as local and then serves localized results. So in order for insurance agencies to be successful at local SEO, there are three areas that need to be addressed: your agency website, online customer reviews, and local business listings, which are also known as citations. You're probably aware that your website plays a part in SEO and rankings, but you may not realize that online reviews and local business listings also greatly contribute to your website's SEO. So in the next few slides, we'll get into more detail on each of those areas. With regard to your agency website, it's important to identify some of the key factors that go into SEO. So first, your website must be more than mobile friendly to compete in 2022. It must be mobile responsive. If your website is not mobile responsive, there's not really any point in putting energy into anything else regarding your website's SEO because Google has officially stated that it recommends mobile responsive websites. Next, you should consider performance. How quickly your website loads is another important ranking factor. This doesn't mean your website needs to have an impeccable score on website grading tools, but it does mean your website should load quickly. And once these foundations are in place, consider the structure of hierarchy of the pages that make up your website, as well as navigation. It's important for content to make sense from a hierarchical standpoint and be easy for your visitors to locate. Another important aspect of SEO on your agency website is your page titles. While meta descriptions are no longer a ranking factor, both titles and meta descriptions are displayed in Google search results So meta descriptions do influence the click-through rate to your website from search engine results. Next, headings can be thought of as an outline of each page of content and a way to emphasize certain statements. So proper usage of headings is key to SEO and producing quality content that reads well to the visitor and gives Google the data it needs to understand what's important on each page of your website. Content or the text verbiage on your website is also fundamental to SEO. It's important to talk about what your agency has to offer, as well as what makes your agency unique. Unique content carries more weight with Google as far as being found organically outside of the local pack of search results. And then finally, it's important that you update your website regularly. A few ways to keep your site's content fresh are through regular blog posts, ensuring that your carrier appointments are current if you've got carrier information on your website, and keeping a current staff directory. If you repost content from other sources, it's important to use canonical tags to reference the original owner of that content. And other methods of keeping your website up to date include promotions, time-sensitive resources, and even COVID-19 updates. So next, we'll talk about local business listings. And we'll just start by saying, what are local business listings? So local business listings, also known as local citations, are online informational sites and directories that contain information about many local businesses, and you can get listed there too. Some of the information these directories are going to carry include the business name, address, phone number, website address, office hours, and other data points. Local listings also help you rank in Google's local pack. So Google's checks local listings for consistent NAP, which stands for name, address, and phone number. So Google's also going to check that website address on your listings and can also detect duplicate listings, which may have conflicting information or appear spammy. Many agencies may have duplicate, unclaimed, or outdated listings with incorrect or incomplete information they're not aware of. Listings can be created by individuals, insurance carriers, listing networks themselves, and it goes on. So with so many sources for new listings to potentially be created, it's important to monitor your listings for duplicates. And additionally, these listings act as quality backlinks to your website, which help demonstrate to Google that you're a reputable business. Online reviews from Google, Yelp, and Facebook help boost your SEO. With respect to Google's local pack, however, Google reviews are the most helpful there. It's important to generate reviews on a regular, ongoing basis and to respond to reviews, as both of these actions actually boost your local SEO. Reviews also influence the click-through rate from search result pages to your website. So having a substantial number of reviews, strong overall rating, those types of things are going to help increase traffic to your website from Google's local pack, where those search results will show the review total and your overall star rating in Google. Many times we see an agency may use a service that helps build reviews. However, those reviews are only present within that vendor service, and they're not actually Google reviews, right? This is an important distinction because each review you build with a service like that can be seen as a missed opportunity for that review to have been left on Google, Yelp, or Facebook, where it could have had a much bigger impact. Additionally, you may have seen reviews in the past that were from a local guide. This is another reason why it's key to build reviews on credible networks. Some of your policyholders may be a local guide on one of these networks, and their opinion of your agency is going to stand out and carry additional weight compared to a review from someone who isn't a local guide. For additional information and helpful tips on online reviews and reputation management, Brightfire has created a comprehensive guide for insurance agencies on how to ask for, manage, and utilize reviews to help your agency grow and protect your valuable online reputation. And I would encourage each of you to see the details by going to brightfire.com/ultimate-guide-reviews. Now let's bring together what we've discussed today and zero in on some key takeaways to help with the understanding that local SEO isn't influenced solely by your website. So first, you need a mobile responsive website and a blog with fresh content added each week that is managed by professionals and kept up to date. Second, you need consistent and accurate local business listings. You can monitor and manage the over 70 directories yourself, or you can hire a company like Brightfire to proactively monitor, update, and manage listings for you. Third, for online reviews, it's important to have a holistic strategy in place to generate regular reviews, respond to reviews in a timely fashion, and handle any negative reviews professionally. Again, you can monitor the review sites yourself and start an online review generation strategy yourself, or hire a digital marketing provider like Brightfire to take care of it for you. I'd also like to talk a little bit about the Brightfire sales tool suite and support tool suite that are part of our website. So these are a collection of tools that are included in each insurance agency website that we provide. They're features that we've created to save you time, strengthen relationships, sell more, and increase productivity. So the sales tool suite is comprised of video proposals, my agent personalization, notification bar, weekly blog content, real-time quoting integrations, smart quote forms, appointment scheduling, live chat, and conversational chat bots. So with video proposals, you can record your screen, audio, and/or webcam to send a private password-protected video to your customer or prospect that they can watch on their own time. With my agent personalization shown to the right here, this allows any member of your sales team to send out personalized links to your website that will display their agent profile on every page of your website. And that can include their photo and contact information, but is customizable as far as what type of information you'd like to display. The notification bar allows you to display a message across top of your website on every page, and these notifications can be scheduled ahead of time or enabled and disabled as needed. We've seen a lot of use of this for COVID-19 updates and things of that nature since 2020. We also provide 2 blog posts each month in each of the following categories: personal, business, life, health, group benefits, and Medicare, for a possible total of 12 posts per month. We can also integrate most real-time quoting tools with your website, such as Applaud, Ethos, PL Rating by Vertafore, and Easy Links. And then with our smart quote forms, we can route email and text notifications to whichever team members you desire. We can also integrate most popular email marketing solutions and instant quoting tools with our forms. And the forms in general are highly customizable, including the on-screen confirmation messages and notifications that are sent out when a form is submitted. With appointment scheduling, you can display your calendar availability on your website so that your prospects and customers can simply choose a time that works for them and book an appointment in seconds. And then with live chat and conversational chat bots, these are pretty similar solutions, but they both allow users to chat with your agency through your website. And with conversational chat bots, they can get answers to common questions or connect with a member of your team if the chat bot cannot answer all of their questions. And then for the support tool suite, this is going to be comprised of an insurance company database, online billing and payments, online claims filing, certificate of insurance request, policy change request, auto ID card request, annual insurance review, smart support forms, and client portal integrations. So our insurance company database of over 1,000 carriers means you don't have to worry about sending us all the logos, phone numbers, and website links for the companies you're contracted with. This information is then used on the online billing and payments and online claims filing pages of your website. So your customers can simply select their insurance company to see all of the carrier's contact information and helpful links for things like paying a bill or filing a claim. We also provide ready-to-go forms to request a certificate of insurance, make a change to a policy, request an auto ID card, etc. And all of our smart support forms are customizable just like our smart quote forms. The annual insurance review form is also included, which helps you re-engage with your policyholders to see what's changed since you last spoke to them. And then finally, we can integrate a number of client portals with our websites, such as Applaud CSR24, Vertafore Client Portal, Easy Links, HR360, Employee Navigator, and Now Certs. Then with the reviews and reputation management service, we provide both a managed service where we do all the work for you, and a reputation dashboard with reviews and communication tools where you can easily manage and get a 360-degree view of your online reputation, all from one place. So now we'll get into the specifics of Brightfire's reviews and reputation management service and start with an overview of the managed service that we provide. So first, we take that holistic approach to reputation management, from branding to quarterly campaigns to ongoing review monitoring. And kind of echoing back to what I was saying earlier about having a holistic strategy in place, that's the really key takeaway here is making that part of your normal day-to-day process of business, right? When you have a new policyholder come in, you have a positive interaction with a policyholder, that's always a great time and an opportunity to ask them to leave a review for you. So we start with professional branding for your agency on the three most important review sites: Google My Business, Facebook, and Yelp. And if you don't already have a profile on those sites, we'll create them for you. And then once branding set up, we'll set up a number of things for you, including review alerts, so that whenever you get a new positive review, you get notified instantly via email. We can also schedule Net Promoter or NPS surveys. And for those that aren't familiar with what a Net Promoter Score survey is, you may have received one of these in email before, but it essentially asks one question: how likely are you to refer the business to a colleague, family member, or friend on a scale of 0 to 10? We also help schedule review generation campaigns. We provide coaching on online reviews best practices and the setup of your reputation management dashboard that we'll cover a little bit more on the next slide. So we actually include 2 managed NPS survey campaigns each year, meaning all you have to do is supply us with a list of names and email addresses and we handle the rest. And these are great retention opportunities, as well as an opportunity for you to share positive feedback with your team. So if you're sending out these surveys and you're getting all of these ratings back, if somebody rates you a 3, probably a sign that you should reach out to them, and maybe you can help them resolve whatever issue they're going through, and that may lead to them staying with you versus taking their policy elsewhere when renewal comes around. And then likewise, sharing 9s and 10s and text feedback, kind of letting you know what you're doing well. Those are always great to share with your team to build morale. In addition to those 2 managed NPS surveys we provide each year, we also provide 2 managed review generation campaigns each year. And review generation is certainly the most critical component of a reputation management strategy, and it's necessary for SEO. So we'll waste no time in getting started generating new online reviews for your agency. So that first review generation campaign is run during your initial onboarding. And then after that, we kind of alternate every 3 months. We're either doing an NPS campaign or a review generation campaign. So those 4 campaigns represent a holistic reputation management strategy, so that each quarter you're generating new reviews and then gathering customer feedback, in addition to what you're doing with day-to-day review requests and things like that. If you use Brightfire's reviews and reputation management service, and you also have an insurance agency website with us, there's some additional services that we can provide, such as adding your new website or new reviews to your website each week. So if you're generating a new Google review every week, once a week, somebody from Brightfire is going to see that and add that new review to your website. There's also a Brightfire developed website widget to showcase your best featured reviews next to your lead form to boost conversion. So generally anywhere on our websites where there are lead forms or a strong call to action, we try to provide some social proof in the form of reviews somewhere very nearby that's noticeable. And you actually have the ability to go into the website or just let us know in an email, hey, I got this new review, or these are the best reviews that I'd really like to showcase. So as you build those new reviews, you can curate kind of that top 5 list of reviews that really say it best, right, from the customer themselves. And then those reviews are displayed throughout your website to bring attention to them. And then we also provide a write a review page with links to leave a review on Google, Facebook, and Yelp. And overall, our reviews and reputation management service is designed to take the burden off of your agency and free up your time to focus on selling insurance, taking care of those day-to-day operations for your policyholders. So we handle all of the ongoing management and monitoring of your reputation to keep you stress and worry-free. And lastly, you never have to feel like you're alone. We provide step-by-step onboarding and online review coaching, and our entire team is just a call or email away anytime you have questions or need help with something. Now we'll take a look at the reputation dashboard side of the tools that we provide as part of our reviews and reputation management service. So this dashboard is designed to give you everything you need to effectively monitor and control your online reputation and communicate with customers. So our easy to use platform includes several features, including but not limited to unlimited individual and broadcast review requests via email and text message, unlimited individual and broadcast NPS surveys via email, automated reminders to your customers for those review requests and NPS surveys. So if somebody doesn't give you that information or give you that feedback, we can have it set up so that they'll be reminded maybe once a week for a couple weeks. If they don't take action after that third attempt, then maybe let it go. But these can really help with the engagement of these types of campaigns. We also provide a reviews leaderboard, so we can track mentions of your staff members by name. So if you're getting regular reviews and there's certain agents that are being mentioned by name in those reviews, we can actually keep track of that for you right there in your dashboard. We also have the ability to automate the sharing of new positive reviews to Facebook and Instagram as an option. And we also provide the ability to respond to Google and Facebook reviews directly from your dashboard. So you don't have to log into Facebook, log into Google. You just log into your reputation management dashboard, and then you can respond to those reviews right there. You also get a customizable Brightfire provided local business listing profile. So we provide local listings for so many different insurance agencies that we actually kind of have our own local listings network, if you will. And then also inside of the dashboard, you can see the profile and activity history for every contact that you've interacted in there. So if you're sending them text messages back and forth or emails back and forth, they're leaving you a review, they're giving you NPS ratings, you can see that entire history of communication right there in the dashboard. You can assign conversations to different members of your team. A really easy way to keep in touch with your customers from that reputation management aspect. And then during onboarding, one of our experts will walk you through how to access your dashboard and take advantage of all of these features. So how do we do SEO at Brightfire? As we mentioned earlier, it's actually going to be a combination of that insurance agency website, local business listings, and reviews and reputation management. And we actually offer an ultimate SEO bundle, which brings together each of those three major components of local SEO for one monthly price of $210 per month. So purchased individually, the insurance agency website is $115, reviews and reputation management is $95, and local listings management is $50. So you actually save $50 by bundling those three solutions. So if you'd like to see more of what we have to offer, you can visit our website at brightfire.com/the Brokerage Inc. And as I mentioned at the beginning, we offer the Brokerage Inc. agents $50 in account credit for signing up. And we do not have any setup fees or contracts. And we also include a 30-day money-back guarantee on all of our services. So that concludes today's presentation on how to get your business found on Google with local SEO. I know that a number of questions have come through, so happy to answer as many of those questions as I can today. And really just want to thank everyone for attending today for me and the rest of the Brightfire team. So Daniel says, how to set up your website on Google Maps when you work out of your home. This is a very common question that we get a lot, especially now with COVID and everything. A lot more businesses are going remote. And essentially the way that we would refer to your business is a service area business versus a brick and mortar. And there's actually a way inside of your Google listing that you can set up those service areas. So as an insurance agent, you're licensed for the state. So you could set your service area to the entire state. Or if you just wanted to focus on a few local areas, you could do that as well. It's really up to you as far as what geographic areas you want to target inside of that area that you're licensed. And then another thing to keep in mind with a service area business is that when we were talking about local citations earlier, there are some networks that will only list brick and mortar businesses. Granted, with all these changes going on in the world today, that may be changing. But most of the bigger directories that are really important, you can still get listed in. But at Brightfire, we have a different set or a subset of the citations that we would normally do that we would do for service area businesses. What does SEO mean? That stands for search engine optimization. And it's really, if we can go back here, we'll just hop over to slide 4 and show you a little bit more about that. So SEO stands for search engine optimization, and that's going to help increase the quality and quantity of traffic to your website that you get through search engines. So it's really a valuable long-term lead generation strategy, and something that I would say every business owner should be thinking about. Daniel asked, do you work with Wix? We actually don't work with any websites that we didn't build ourselves. And the reason for that is it can take a lot of time to get up to speed on how a particular website was built, or say Wix's platform. Also, when we were talking about the sales tool suite and support tool suite, those are a lot of things that are built in-house by us. So if you have a Wix website and that's working well for you and you want to keep your Wix website, that's fine. You could still do the other services that we provide. So for instance, you could do the reviews and the listings and keep your website with Wix. Let's see, does it work the same on Yahoo and Bing? It's a little bit different on Yahoo and Bing, but generally the same. I will say that Yahoo and Bing are, kind of riding the coattails of Google in a lot of ways. And Google's the primary place that I would recommend putting a lot of energy to get right. They're going to have a large percentage of the market share of searches, especially looking into the future.
So Bob, we got a question. Some folks have asked, is this service month to month? Is it annual? How does that work for you guys?
Gotcha. So there's no setup cost. There's no contract involved. It is a subscription-based service. So you can enroll monthly or annually. That's up to you. And if you do enroll annually, you do get a bit of a discount. So if you're looking to save a few bucks, you can enroll annually. And for whatever reason, things don't work out and you've signed up annually, we'll refund any unused months that you haven't used yet.
We've had some people that have asked, they've already got a website. I know you kind of answered that with the Wix, but I think that the answer there was, if you already have a website you're happy with, that's great. You can still hire you guys for the SEO and those services, correct?
Yes, that's exactly right. And our business model is made to be flexible for that very reason. We recognize that not every service we provide is needed by every agent out there. They may have a current provider for that, or they may just be doing it really well in-house, right? Some agencies have a marketing person or something similar to that. And so our business model is you can pick the mix of services that make sense for you when you sign up with us. And as things change at your agency, you can add and remove services as needed. So some people start out big, some people start out small and build up. But definitely we're very flexible. We simply wouldn't work on a website that we didn't build.
Another pricing question I've seen. So folks have asked, if they are in 2 different states, does that impact the pricing on your service?
Gotcha. So it doesn't, but let me unpack that a little bit. So if you're just licensed in multiple states, that's not going to have an effect on anything. However, if you have multiple office locations, multiple brick and mortars, that's something that's worth a quick aside on. So the local listings management and the reviews and reputation management services, those are based on that physical office location. Obviously, we talked a little bit earlier about a service area business. Service area business generally isn't going to have multiple locations, right? But if you've got multiple brick and mortars, you would need to enroll in essentially an additional quantity of that service. So if you had 3 offices and you wanted to do everything for those 3 offices, you could do the SEO bundle that would cover your website and listings and reviews for kind of your primary office location. And then you could add on, another 2 quantity of reviews and reputation management and local listings management for those other offices. So again, very flexible in that way as well, right? Maybe you need help with listings for one office. You've already got your listings in a good spot for your other office, but you need help with reputation everywhere. Very flexible as far as how you can put the services together. But the reviews and listing services are the only ones that are based on that physical location. So if you've got multiple, you need to do multiple quantities of the service.
We've had some folks ask about, some of the other marketing services. Some folks have asked about email. If I could step in on this one, Bob, just one of the things that has drawn me to these guys and their service is if you have a website through them, they'll actually provide blog content for you that is compliant, that they are insurance industry experts. So it's not like you're hiring somebody in the Middle East to write insurance articles for you. You know, that could be a little risky. Um, but you do have these blog posts coming in on your behalf as part of having a website with them. And so if you decide to share that through your email marketing system, that's where you could get that content. So it's not that they necessarily provide you an email service, but they do provide you the content that you could then use. Is that a good summary on your end there, Bob?
Yeah, I really appreciate that, Gillen. You hit the nail on the head there. And just one aside that I would mention is that with our reputation management dashboard, you can text and email your clients as much as you want through there. So it's not really an email marketing service, but if you're looking for a place to keep up with communications and maybe you want something a little bit more sophisticated than Outlook, or you want to be able to assign conversations to different members of your team, then our reputation management dashboard could function in that way for you, right? You could create a user for each of your staff members that you wanted to be involved there. And as emails and text messages and phone calls and voicemails come in, you could assign those conversations to individuals. You can bundle those individuals up into teams and assign those conversations to teams. You can make internal notes. So it's a really nice communication tool to use to talk to your customers, especially if you're not text messaging right now. The one thing that I would say to keep in mind with text messages is they have over a 90% open rate compared to email, you know, which not to downplay email, it's still a valuable medium, but definitely text messages are going to get read more likely than not. Let's see. If an agency signs up with you guys, would the agency have to make our client info available to us? So the answer to that question is no. With that being said, for us to do some of the managed campaigns that we talked about, like sending out an NPS survey or a review request to your policyholders, we do need a CSV of contact info just to send that out. And that could be as simple as just first, last name, email address, and phone number. Do want to say that that information is confidential. It's not going to be shared with any other Brightfire customer. And we're only interested in the basic details that we would need to do that heavy lifting for you, right? And if you're not comfortable with that, you know, you can still do the service and do everything on your own. But really the limitation as far as what we have access to are the interactions that are happening on the systems that we're providing for you. And again, all that information is confidential. It's never shared with other Brightfire customers or third parties or anything like that.
So to start wrapping it up, everyone, again, we want to say that, you know, we presented local SEO to you, but also, as you noticed, there are other marketing services here. The goal at the end of the day, especially with local SEO, it's not, we would not want you to think that, oh my gosh, I'm going to spend money on local SEO and, you know, I'm going to get 500 leads every single day. That's not what we're saying. We talked about this in a podcast the previous week that you can go back and listen to if you want more information on that. But the goal here is, as our industry gets more competitive, you need to cover your bases. And so those things like having that good mobile-friendly website, showing up in your local area on Google, if you want to scale, if you want to compete in this business, we just want to give you the tools and give it to you at a discount through the brokerage to accomplish these things. And that's why we partner with Brightfire. Bob, thanks for joining us today. We really appreciate your time, man.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like more content like this, remember, you can always go to thebrokerageinc.com, head over to our webinars page to find more.